Welcome back to Spellforce Spellforce Shadow of a Phoenix. Yeah, last time we entered Empyria, at least the lower parts of town. Now we need to find a way to enter the palace, because we need go into the palace gardens to reach the Dryad.
Sand was hot.
Off, please.
The sand was hot. Blood and sweat were streaming. Nice face. You don't happen to have some brandy for a former champion of the arena?
Your breath. I'm not surprised nobody defeated you.
Nonsense! The brandy thing only started after they had thrown me out. Kicked me out. Big Uzakan. Though I'm undefeated, and I instructed half of their fighters. And now that. What a disgrace.
Tell me something about the circus.
There isn't much to tell, comrade. The Emperor doesn't take much pleasure from the spectacle and fight. That's why we circus people scrape a bare living and hope that the next Emperor will be better disposed towards us. The master of the circus is Serbio. He takes care of the animals, which Empress Kyra was so fond of. But since Kyra has been dead, nobody from the palace comes to visit us. Maybe the Guardian soldiers, but they only want to see blood. Yet, I'm proud to be a part of it. At least I was until they threw me out. I and Serbio's daughter, such a dirty allegation. What else?
You were an instructor. Can you teach me something as well?
For a good lesson, we need a good battlefield. And we only have this arena.
Shall we meet there?
That's not so easy. The two guards at the gate to the circus, Tuck and Khaled, they won't ever let me in. I was unlucky because I caught them drunk on duty, and the fool that I am reported it. They have hated me ever since. They know they can't defeat me, but they make my life difficult whenever they can. They're to blame that I was kicked out from the circus, that pack.
Hey there, companion. Where do you think you're going?
Let me pass, you bastards.
Hey now, did you hear that, Khaled? Listen, you mudlark. Who do you think you're talking to here?
I'm speaking with smelly scum, whose mothers mate with dogs.
You... Come on, Khaled. Let's get that little rat.
Okay, that was probably stupid of me, but
Your time has come.
yeah, I should have saved in between, but
Fight!
and that scammer is still following me.
Defend yourselves.
Come on, cast.
Your time has come.
Ah. Yeah, the wolf can't take a hit. Again, that wasn't the smartest way to do it, but...
Come in, come in. Welcome to the great Circus of Empyria. Here you'll experience all the wonders of the world. See heroic gladiators and dark creatures from all the corners of Io. See Kithar warriors from Urgoth, or the amazing ear fit which will change its shape for you. All this for just a few pieces of silver. Unfortunately, we're not open for business at the moment, but watch this space. The circus will be open again soon.
Why is the circus closed?
Ah, that's just a temporary disappointment, my friend. A brief pause, nothing more. Well, I have to admit that the Emperor isn't all that interested in our amusements. And unfortunately, he's withdrawn the palace's funding. We're in a bit of financial trouble, if you get my drift. And the last gladiator show got a bit out of hand, if you know what I mean. But as I said, it was just a small mishap. In a few weeks' time, we'll be open for business again. I hope. Oh, if only the good Empress Kyra was still alive. She always supported us.
Why did you fire Uzakon?
That evil man. He touched my daughter.
Did you see it?
No, but the two guards, Tuck and Lahalit, told me all about it. That blackguard!
Did you ask your daughter about it?
I don't want to distress the poor delicate creature anymore. I don't want to remind her of it.
Do you really think that Uzakon would do such a thing?
No, actually I don't. But my decision stands. I let him go and that's the way it will stay. I can't be seen to be changing my mind.
Okay. With the portal to the arena. And if we had last episode accepted the deal with the bandit down here, we would have known the hint how to get to these treasure chests in them. But we didn't, and so we
Welcome
can't.
to the Royal Bank of Empyria, the newest and most advanced establishment in this city. Can I perhaps interest you in a royal treasury? Anyone who owns anything has one.
What are treasuries?
Treasuries are bonds. This means that you purchase one, thereby loaning your money to the royal court. In order to acquire a treasury, you pay a one-off sum of 5,000 gold pieces. When you pay this in again, you receive interest in addition to this value. The interest rate rises here, step by step. The longer you keep it, the higher the interest.
But I believe I don't have 5,000 gold coins, so not even close.
Welcome to our bank. I am Brynjolf, and I take care of all different kinds of precious metals we have here. You look tired. Perhaps the reason is the many coins you're carrying around with you in your pockets. You don't have to do that. Purchase a few of our adamantine bars. They weigh much less than your gold if you decide to sell them. You might even earn a bit, if you're lucky. And what do you think? The price for a bar of adamantine is currently 250 pieces of gold.
I'd like to purchase 1 bar.
Here you go. Keep an eye on it. The price for a bar...
I'd like to...
Here you go. The price for a...
That's enough. So basically this is the treasury. You pay in money and later get interest, and this is you buy an adamantine bar for a fixed amount of money, and it seems to randomly change over time, and if you're lucky you can sell it for a lot more than when you bought it, and if you're unlucky, for a lot less.
Look, a rune warrior.
And even if your words are true, let me pass.
We have orders to forbid you from entering the upper town districts. Who knows how you've managed to make it this far? Obviously, you're a clever man.
What do you have up your sleeve, gatekeeper?
Let's say I had a bit of bad luck. My champions kept losing in the arena, and now I owe my brother a large amount of gold.
So, you want money from me?
No, it's not quite that simple. I've lost my face. I need a champion to win for me. That's the key, a victory. That would rebuild my prestige and my wallet.
That means you want me to fight for you in the arena, and then you will let me through the gate?
I want you to win in the arena for me. That shouldn't be very difficult for a rune warrior. Go to my brother. He's guarding the arena. Tell him you're Gerard's champion. If you win, my brother will give you my certificate of debt. Return it to me. It will serve as proof.
Okay. Into the arena with us.
No fighting today? What a damn shame.
Although maybe I am here to compete as a champion for your brother.
Has he been cajoling somebody again? Believe me, nobody wants to fight for him. Because he cannot pay for it. Aren't you listening to what I'm saying? He doesn't have any gold. Not a single piece. You won't even get a copper from him.
Leave me to worry about that. I shall bring your certificate of debt along once I have defeated your warriors.
Very well. Good. Good. We will see then. Into the arena with you. How's it looking? Do you want to fight?
Yes, I will fight you.
Good. Position yourself in the middle of the star in the arena. Then I will let battle commence. If you really claim victory, then you can fetch the certificate of debt from me. Although I think you will soon be lying in a puddle of your own blood.
No problem. That happened to me before. Ah, too slow as usual. Yeah, this game is not very well balanced once again. This battle would be far easier with a warrior or something like that. All right.
May the ancestors put a curse on you. They were my best warriors.
Not good enough. Now give me the certificate of debt.
In the name of dancing sand devils. There, take it.
Now your brother is finally free from you. Farewell.
Farewell.
And who's winning in the arena? Speak already.
I have won as your champion. Here is your certificate of debt.
Well done, Rune Warrior. Now, hurry through the gate. I wouldn't want my sergeant catching me doing business with you. Open the gate.
I believe the other gates remain closed, right? Because you have to open every single one separately. But here we have a merchants. Too high level for me.
Greetings. May your ancestors look favorably down upon you and the Emperor's glory illuminate you. And may your destiny always lead you on the golden paths of victory.
You sound as though you want to sell me something.
No, that's just an old habit. I have nothing more to sell. I am ruined. I'll have to take to begging in the streets soon. I make the finest cloth and leather goods here in Empyria. Yeah, at least I did until the Druid Grove was locked and the Hazim began to besiege the city. Now there's no more frog leather on the market, no purple dust to dye anything, no nightshade silk for weaving. I'm ruined! Oh, ancestors, take me to you!
I travel a great deal. If I come across any frog leather or nightshade silk, you'll be the first to know about it.
Really? Oh, thank you, my friend. I only need 4 of each to be able to supply the palace again, and I will reward you with a magical set of robes. That's a promise.
Okay. Purple dust, nightshade silk. Okay. Weasel.
Just what are you gaping at?
Well, I thought you had something to sell.
I could, If this damn Zanzibar hadn't ruined my business.
You mean the trader over there?
Yes, exactly that one. Don't buy anything from him. I implore you. He's a liar and a thief.
Okay. Which one? Ah, Zanzibar. This one.
You're returning from this, Weasel. Don't trust that chap, I tell you. He surely told you lies.
Weasel says only good things about you.
Really? No, you definitely misunderstood what he said. That would be the truth, and this snake doesn't tell the truth. He's a bastard. Did you know that he sold his mother to establish a business?
Ah, you again.
Zanzibar.
Yes?
Only good things about you.
Really? So what? He's only trying to lull me with his words because he's planning another devilry. You can't trust him. Did you know that he was a slave trader? You're surprised, aren't you? Well, you know, actually, it's my fault.
What?
Well, I'm the fool who ruined our mutual business. I was taken in by a swindler, and I lost all of our money. Now both of us are as poor as water carriers. And in the end, he burnt down our warehouse. Now, we can't pay Borgo's protection money anymore. That Borgo from the lower city, you know, a bad slugger. He'll soon come and take our last money. Then we're finished.
What kind of chap is this Borgo?
A collector of protection money. Those who don't pay every month first feel the bludgeon and then the knife. Snip, snap! Got me? Slit the throat open! But you are a rune warrior. You're familiar with fights. You should intimidate him like hell. Or even better, get rid of him. This chap is a real nuisance.
I don't know whether I'll slay him, good friend.
Or ask an expert how to get rid of such people. How about McWinter? I believe he worked for him once.
Why are you staring like that? Yes, there are women who know how to forge. I'm Niyama, a forger of weapons, and a good one.
I was only admiring your work. Welcome, Niyam. Do you also sell weapons?
I only do special designs, good friend. You'll find ordinary weapons in the bazaar.
Do you know Tario from the Onyx Shores? He gave me those items and told me to see you. Can you fix this broken staff and the shield?
Let me see. A fight staff and a mage shield. Excellent work. Both have 3 troughs, as if something should be put in there. They must be Zerbite weapons.
Zerbite weapons?
Don't you believe me? Zerbite weapons were reinforced with magic gems. The 3 troughs in the weapons were made for those gems. Only if 3 of those gems that we call Zerbite tears have been put in the troughs will the weapons attain their full power. I can make those items useful for you, but without Zerbite tears, they aren't better than the ordinary things you'll get in the bazaar. But if you've got Zerbite tears that we put in the troughs when the weapons are fixed, you'll get more powerful items. The more tears we put in, the stronger they get. It's your choice. I can either fix the weapons now, or you can go and look for some Zerbite tears. Unfortunately, I can't put them in later. Every item can be processed once, and it will remain like this forever.
Okay. So I guess I wait. I will probably be slaughtered if I try this, but I try it.
Hey you, what are you staring at, eh? If you're looking for trouble, Borgo's the right person to turn to. Borgo makes mincemeat of people like you. But first, Borgo has to take care of his customers, so you better make yourself scarce.
I'm coming from Weasel and Zanzibar.
So, you don't want to waste Borgo's time with such whining for mercy, do you? The two are in for it. Either they'll pay, or they'll end up as fodder for the creeps. As easy as that.
Can I fight him?
You leave the two in peace, or you'll be in trouble.
Are you trying to give Borgo instructions? Do you want Borgo to smash your head here?
Don't talk. Fight.
You fool! Borgo is going to crush you!
Your time has come.
Yeah, he hits too hard. No chance, not with this job. Not as a
you,
healer.
if you
What else?
You-
You look strong enough. Talk and Colette have gone. All right, meet me in the arena. Then you can show your skills.
Not quite yet. A shame you can't just walk up here and jump down in the part of the city.
Stop! This is the gateway to the temple district. Nobody may enter without the Emperor's permission.
I defeat.
You can have an audience with my boot. Go on, get out of here. You are getting...
Okay.
Oops, what are you doing here again? Do you want to drive me to ruin once and for all? Or drag me by my hair for a while?
I may need your advice.
My advice? Well, I'm very excited.
I have to cope with a collector of protection money?
Aha! You know, people who relieve others of their money by threatening them are often just too simple-minded to steal it properly. Unfortunately, most of them are quite strong as well. That's why we have a very special trick in my modest home of Carmenon for those people. What you need is a goblin coin or a cursed coin. This magic coin will curse anyone who takes it with greed. So almost everybody, except you maybe. The curse turns everybody into the opposite for as long as they have evil thoughts. Strong people get weak, fast people get slow, and so on.
And where can I find such a coin?
Goblins are rare. But if you ask me, go and look for them in the western part of the City of Souls. It's very spooky there, but these strangers have collected all sorts of creatures from our world. Maybe there's also a goblin among them. Go, and bring me a cursed coin as soon as you found one. We'll turn it into a nice gift for your money collector.
Now come on. The palace is awaiting you.
I believe I could distract him with Flink's help, but unfortunately, Flink is a bit broken. That at some point he cannot be talked anymore, and if I don't finish this quest, I'm stuck at it unless I use cheats and something like that. Okay. Wine merchant. I believe I needed you. Shella.
That smelly Lurch! Wait till I get my hands on him! What are you gaping at?
Well, your screaming can be heard all the way down the street, my good woman.
And that is my good right. Look at the facade of this house. Terrible! And he has been promising me for one whole moon that he would fix it, that boasting fool.
Your husband?
No! That stinking plague that's holding me here like a slave and drinking away my jewels? That good for nothing. And whenever I need him here, he's off to his ever so important sentry. Ha!
Where does he serve as a guard?
At the Southern Bazaar gate in the center of town. He has been serving there now for 2 days straight. All lies. He's probably out drinking wine and playing.
Shall I wish him regards from you?
Regards? Ha! I'd rather swallow a viper. Bring him this message. Tell him to get his paunch over here and fix the facade. We're expecting guests, sentry or not.
Okay, and you are a quest giver. I remember you, Tommy.
Come here, let me have a look at you. Yes, you must be the one. The ring exposed your face. You're wearing the rune. You're the predetermined one. Yes, the ring knows everything. It never lies. It knows your fate. And it brought me to you. And the rune you're carrying.
What rune are you talking about?
The rune of Anktar. The rune of the one who is also called King of Light. It's in your possession. Do you actually know what you're holding? No, definitely not. Anktar once was a human being, a mighty and wise mage. He was the leader of the Zerbites, an order of mages that has protected us against the forces of the jungle for a long time. But they were betrayed by Hokanashir and killed. Now only their abandoned ruins in the Darkwind Mountains pay testimony to their might. Anktar was the leader of the Zerbites. He was the only one who dared to face mighty Hokanashir. In return, Hokan transformed him into an undead and bound him to this rune.
Are you interested in the rune, woman?
Not in the rune. It's rather you I'm interested in. I can see your fate, Rune Warrior. And I can see that you'll be traveling far, up to the south, across the Darkwind Mountains. Look for the old fortress of the Zerbites there. They are called Clockwork Crypts. You'll find many ancient and mighty items there. They can be very useful for you. Yet don't keep all by yourself. Pay attention to the Emerald Eye. Items with an emerald eye, bring them to me. They're a robe, a helm, a staff, and a shield. Keep all other treasures of the Zerbites, but bring me those, please! I'll reward you sumptuously. And when you're traveling to the Clockwork Crypts, don't forget the rune of Anktar. Invocate him to that place. Who knows, maybe the King of Light recognizes his old home.
Okay.
No. Passing.
I have a message from your wife. It seems to be about a facade.
Oh boy, is she gonna kill me? But I just cannot return home. Impossible!
Because of your guard.
Yes! Well, no, actually it's because I have lost her wedding brooch. I was supposed to bring it to the goldsmith. I was showing it to my comrades, and it suddenly slipped out of my hands. It rolled all the way down the slope, almost into the sea, and before I was able to do anything, one of those crawlers grabbed that shiny thing and fled into his cave with it.
You mean the brooch fell down the slope? Here to the right.
Yes! I would have tried to get it back myself, but those crawlers down in there would eat a man alive. But without the brooch, my wife will kill me. I am lost. I'll never be able to return home again.
We'll see about that.
Okay, I help you. I can't do it. Not with this. Not alone. If I had some heroes here perhaps, but that wouldn't be a problem, but alone, not a chance. Okay.
By the river of souls am I thirsty, and yet again all we have is brackish water.
Exactly.
I would really love to pour that foul broth down the General's throat.
Whoops! Someone left a bottle of wine there. Well then, we won't want to miss out on that. Come on!
Yeah, but I remembered. Now there's the palace guard, and from here on it gets interesting. Okay, but next time we continue here. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.